starting your self-improvement journey is very difficult because you don't know what to do. You're like you want to gain muscle, you want to earn money, you want to go with girls and all of the things. You want to do a bunch of shit. That's what's happening like when you're on self-improvement, and you might get lost. You have no idea, okay, maybe I should focus on this or maybe I should focus on that. So, what I have done for you is I have outlined the best books that you should start with so that you get into the proper mindset, one that you will absolutely need if you want to ever go on the self-improvement journey. And you need to start as soon as you can. I'm only 18 and I'm thinking of the time when I'll be fucking 35 or something. First off, I recommend everyone buys this book. This is for the thumbnail, by the way, but The Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwartz, PhD. Well, what he basically talks about in this book is that you are only a victim to your own mind. Like the limit is not even the sky. There is literally no limit. You're able to do anything you want to do, but your own mind basically tells you like, oh no, you should stay like a little bitch and be a little comfortable, and you should just work your 9 to 5 job, and maybe you should not go to the gym, and blah 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 bullshit. This book will help you defeat disbelief and negative power. Make your mind productive with positive thoughts. It will teach you how to be positive 24/7 around the clock. You will be able to build concrete plans that you will be able to follow if you would like to achieve any success whatsoever. It will teach you the creative power, and the most important thing, which I usually talk about with regards to mindfulness, the power of now. Basically, that you should invest time in activities that are not going to benefit you in this present moment, but are going to help you in the future. This book, it's only like fucking 10 euros, man. If you're like too fucking broke to buy that, then I don't know what you're doing, man. But if you don't want to buy this book, you are able to get the ebook on the internet for free, just saying. But just break up this book and start reading it first. You don't need to completely finish it. In my opinion, that's completely unnecessary. What you need to do is you open up the contents. You look at stuff that interests you. For example, chapter 4, How to Think Big, page 83. You go to page 83 and you read that chapter, and then once you have read it, you think of ways that you could apply it in your real life, and then you go out and do that shit immediately. The second book, which is very, very, like, it's a crucial read. It's only 80 pages. You'll be able to finish it in like an hour. It's The Male Advantage by Chris Sterney. It's the First Man guy. Only yesterday I started reading this book. I'm almost done, but in my opinion, I already discovered that it's like one of the must reads if you are a man, because it will put you in the right mindset that you need to have, right? Then the male advantage, it's like, in the modern day we always hear about the alpha male and all of that bullshit, but Chris basically describes that it's an outdated term, and that we should replace it by an outlier male. And he describes in the book what an outlier male is, and he'll give you like kind of a plan that you need to follow, exactly what the fuck you need to do. The Male Advantage. Picture here again, Chris Sturmy. I don't know how to pronounce his name. His channel, First Man, is absolutely incredible. The third book, which I don't have on me right now, it's in another room, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. I am, I've read that book maybe once or two. No. I've read that book definitely twice. And I just pick it up every day and just look through it, practice a principle, go, try to apply the social skill that I learned. But basically everything in life is relationships. So if you want to be a successful businessman, you need to be able to relate to people. If you want to improve yourself, it's again being like related to guys who are going to give you advice so you know what the fuck to do. Because if you were to figure out all the fitness shit on your own without any external information, it would take you like 5 lifetimes before you'd be able to make any significant progress, right? Because like, think of it like this. So if we isolated a man and we only gave him fitness equipment, how long would it take for him to fucking develop a squat? Like, seriously. Or a bench press. Who the fuck thinks of those things? Anyways, How to Win Friends and Influence People, a book that you should read every day First time you will read it from A to Z, so you will read every single page, and then once you've done that, you will just skim through the chapters. So you open the book in the middle, like I do here, read the principle, go out and practice it. That's the way to get the most out of that book. Then the final book, which if you want to be, like on the self-improvement journey, one that I really, really recommend is Psycho Cybernetics. This is a book which basically helps you with negative self-beliefs. It helps you with positive self-beliefs. It puts you into the right mindset. You need this one first, but then you're going to read Psycho Cybernetics, and it's going to explain like the underlying principles behind all this bullshit. In my opinion, you will read this one first, and then you'll go for Psycho Cybernetics, not the other way around. Psycho Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz. If you read that book, you'll be golden for the rest of your life. So, to recap, what I want you to do, these books are definitely must-reads at the moment for me. The Magic of Thinking Big, Psycho Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz, the Male Advantage by Chris Turney, and then finally How to Win Friends and Influence People. Those, in my opinion, are the most essential books that if you were only able to get like a couple of them, then I would just say, okay, just go for these ones. All of the other books don't exist anymore. Just pick these ones. They'll help you the most. Because they're also the most global. Most of the things you learn in these books can be applied everywhere. And like, you have some books and they tackle very specific problems, right? But maybe if you don't have it, then it's no use for you and stuff. These ones will be good for you generally. So, my name is Danny. Pick up these books. I want to help improve your life one level at a time. Click on the subscribe and like, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.